Alright, today we're going to do an abbreviated startup and takeoff. We'll start by turn on the master switch, crack the throttle, mixture, pull forward, propellers, pull forward, that's on both engines. Turn the magnetos on, left and right magnetos for both engines. Make sure the flaps are all the way up, there's an indicator here. Just a little quick about the flaps. The entire simulator is modeled after a Mooney 201, although it's useful for any type, really. In the Mooney, there's the up position, the medium position, and then to engage the flaps, you hold it down. Also, that works as a function of having the master switch on, just like the real airplane. So the flaps don't work unless the master's on. So flaps straight up. And let's go ahead and start the engine. The toe brakes work. We have toe brakes and also, obviously rudder. The toe brakes are a factory upgrade, as well as this entire center section here, which features electric trim, here on the yoke, and then the pitch trim is here. We also have aileron trim and an indicator which will center up. Rudder trim, which will center up. We've got cross feed, left and right tanks. You can shut the tanks off. As an added feature, if you just want it for maintenance or if you don't want to deal with fuel problems during a lesson, you can turn these out. It's like a secret position, and then the simulator runs, endless fuel. So wouldn't that be nice in real life? Alternate air. And we have cowling flaps, open and close, left and right. So that's all for this center console factory upgrade. Going to go ahead and hold the toe brakes and start the engines. We actually have engine volume here, but for the sake of the video, let's not leave that on because you won't be able to hear it. You've got the left and right gauges here, or left and right RPM, left and right manifold pressure, and two needles for each of those. Just while we're here, we also have the fuel flow, exhaust gas temperature. So now we've got the engine started. Now the way we tell the simulator where we want to be is to turn on the radio master switch. And we're going to fly out of Lakeland today, Lakeland, Florida, which I happen to know is 124.5. So we put that in column 1 here. And then you can locate to any using column 1 to nav 1 or 2 or the ADF. You can drop right over a non-directional beacon if you like. That's useful for approaches. We'll do that a little later. So we set here in the instructors panel, we set this to column 1, so we're going to locate there, activate, and in this shot you can't really see the monitor, but located to the runway. There'll be runway shots on another one. Also, we have an HSI here, and tune that to runway 5. And in nav 1, we're going to tune to the localizer, which is 110.1. And, our HSI comes live. Also, a feature on this one, you used to have to actually open this door and make it switch, but we also have a CDI here, which you can switch from HSI to CDI, and that one will come alive. Whichever instrument your airplane has, you can switch between the two. When you're using the CDI, then the HSI just becomes a directional gyro. It's still useful at that point. Also, there's a whiskey compass up here on the dash. So let's see. I kind of like HSI though, so we're going to switch back to that for now. Also, distance measuring equipment at Lakeland, they have. They don't have DME on the localizer, so what we have are these waypoints. So I'm going to move this to number 2 here, and tune into their VOR, and then that will give us distance measuring equipment, and then I can hold that. It splits the screen, so to speak. Now we've got the DME here, and then we can go back to the localizer for our HSI or CDI if we're using that. Another thing we have is the ADF, which is in this case 227. It's right on the approach, and we've got the ADF needle that'll swing here, and also our localizer locator there. So that's pretty much it. I guess we're ready for takeoff. So let's turn the engine a little bit here. Also, you can set wind direction from any degree, wind velocity up to 99 knots, which is more than we need, of course. And then flight stability is just a general turbulence that you can set. Oil pressure should come up right away. I should look at that right away. Oil temperature will slowly move up, and really any of these systems can be used. There's a failure console that you can program failures in and utilize that. So we're going to go ahead and pivot around on the runway here. There we go. And ready for takeoff. The rudders work as you gain airspeed. They have more authority, and of course the toe brakes are inverse to that. As you gain airspeed or ground speed, they have less authority actually. So get the rotation speed and take off. Gear up. And that's a short, just an abbreviated start and takeoff procedure right there.